So we're
Can I have some
starting.
cookies too?
We're gonna start
Thanks,
with
that would be very nice.
that Mishnah 6. We covered some of this yesterday in the Chavrutas, but not all of it, and we wanted to dive in a little bit more into it. So we'll get to it because it's very relevant and timely, as yesterday was 17th of Tammuz. Okay. Chamisha dvarim aru es avoseinu b'shiv'a asar b'Tammuz v'chamisha b'tisha b'av. Okay, so we see there are 5 really tragic events that happened to our ancestors on both the 17th of Tammuz and then another 5 events that happened on Tisha B'av. B'shiv'a asar b'Tammuz nishtabru haluchot uvatel hatamid v'huvka ha'ir v'saraf apostomus es haTorah v'ha'amid tzelem v'heichal. So those are the list of the 5 things. This is what we had covered yesterday in Chavrutas. The Moshe shattered the tablets. The Tamid, which was the daily offering that was offered, that was put in the basement.
I thought Moshe shattered the tablets on Yom Kippur.
Well, this Mishnah says otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
So then also the walls to the old city, to Yerushalayim, were breached, and then the siege on Yerushalayim began, ultimately leading to the destruction of the temple. And Postumus, he burned the Torah, and then lastly, an idol was placed in the Beis HaMikdash. Okay. Should I keep going, or trying to finish up this Mishnah? Danny?
Should you keep going into the 7th Mishnah, you mean?
Yeah, do you want me to finish this, or do you want to finish this Mishnah?
You just did up to the Mitzvah Beicha, right?
Yeah.
So does anyone want to read the rest of the Mishnah? Going once, going twice, okay. B'Tisha B'Av, okay, so we just did the list of the things that are causes for mourning on the 17th of Tammuz. If you recall, the 17th of Tammuz was when?
It was really...
Yesterday.
It was yesterday. Okay, good memories, everybody.
Wait, aren't we supposed to do Kahoot today?
We will.
Yes.
At the end.
After this. But what happened on Tisha B'Av? Nigzar al avotinu shelo yikansu la'aretz. After the sin of the Meraglim, it was decreed that our forefathers would not answer Eretz Yisrael. V'charav habayit barishona v'ashniya. The first and second temples were destroyed. Nilkada Beitar, and the fortress of Beitar was captured. So what's the fortress of Beitar? So after the second Beit HaMikdash was destroyed, the Jewish revolt in Judea was still going on against the Romans. And a lot of the people rebelling in revolt were trying to hold their ground in the fortress of Beitar. And when the fortress of Beitar was also captured by the Romans, it was really a sign that the revolt was being put down. And the city of Yerushalayim was plowed over. And then the famous phrase, Misha, 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 Nechnasav, Misha, Nechnasav, Mema'atim b'simcha, right? When Av comes in, we decrease our happiness. And with that, on the note of decreasing our happiness, we have the very happy thing, the Kahoot. Okay. Let's launch the Kahoot.
Isn't it the week 1 review?
It's all a thing.
Oh, you put it all in one.
This is the double super special Kahoot. Let's make sure randomize answer orders. So this is going to be worth double the last Kahoot. So that means the winner will get 100 points. The second place will get 50 points. And the third place will get 25 points to the leaderboard.
Did you
In addition, this Kahoot is built off of the last Kahoot.
Did you hand randomize the answers this time?
Can I what?
Did you do it by hand or did you let Kahoot do it?
No, Kahoot is randomizing it. We will see how well they do at randomizing
Hopefully
it.
it does better than last time. Also, yeah, everyone's doing a good job. Make sure you have your first and last name.
Wait, what's the code?
It's like your
Oh, wait,
last name is messed up, Tess.
The code is 9624691. I'll put that in the chat.
Sorry, I didn't really.
He always says.
Enter connecting to 4624.
Oops. Send that privately to Mayor Frankel. And to send that to everybody.
While everyone's getting on, also a reminder, on Sunday we are doing the Siyum. If you're taking the Siyum along with us. And I believe there is a form that Sophia put out for people that are making the Siyum to fill out to make sure that we know you're coming. And I believe also that so that your parents can come. So that is, yes, Sophia filled out has this form. So if you're going to be making the Siyum with us, this form, so we can all be there together on Sunday. And Sophia, what time? It's at 10:30 on Sunday?
1 second.
Hello, yes, it's at 10:30. We'll be sending out invite
Mommy,
when that gets later today.
you have to give them to my room and some hot cocoa.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys another 30 seconds to join, and then I will start. We have 24 participants, only 17 of you are on the Kahoot. Then you got to factor in all the Tzevet participants, so we're almost there. Yeah, that's another good point. For part of the Siyum, we're going to be doing kids reading their favorite Mishnah, if you so choose. If you want to do that, email Sophia. We're at 18. I believe that is everyone. If you are not on the Kahoot and you would like to be on the Kahoot, scream in the next 10 seconds. Otherwise, I am starting. 10, 9,
scream, just notify
4,
us.
3, 0. Okay.
That was really cool counting. Wow, I didn't learn that way.
Yeah.
So this is going to be going all the way back to the first Mishnah in the Masechet.
Wow. Hope y'all were paying attention.
Sit after them afterwards, okay?
So why does Rabbi Yoshua not say Mashiach Ruach until Shmini Atzeret? Most of you got it, right? Because rain is a bad sign on Sukkot. Or Frankel, I don't know.
Keeping his reigning championship.
What is Rabbi Meir's opinion about the Tain Tal Matar? What sefer does he quote to support it?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, this was a hard one, especially a full 2 weeks after, but good to those who got it. Micah Frankel. No, the whole family's trying to
Frankels are
take
really
control. So why not say Mashiach Ruach until the 17th of Mar Cheshvan?
Oh, I know.
By the way, the month is called Mar Cheshvan, not Cheshvan. The whole name of the month in the original Akkadian is Mar Cheshvan. Maybe there's no reason.
I chose yellow.
Wow, everyone did well on this one. So
Yellow
not
was
rain on the
quite
travelers. Good. We learned something well. Ooh, but not Micah Frankel. He just
David
wasn't
F.
fast enough. He got it right. He just wasn't fast enough. David F was faster.
What's David F's last name? David Feldhammer?
What would cause people to fast on the 17th of Mar Cheshvan? An enemy invasion, a lack of rain, Yom Kippur Katan, or maybe we don't, and this whole thing is a trick question. What is the answer?
I really thought the actual Yom Kippur was on that day. You don't have that as an option. No.
Oh, by the way, once again, I put the questions for today's set of Mishnayot on the Kahoot also, but I think this time I forgot to give you the extra time to look it up. So you're going to have to be very quick or something. So what's the difference between the set of fasts that starts 17th of Marcheshvan and the set of fasts that starts on the 1st of Kislev? The trick is all of these differences apply to one set of fasts except for a different one. Very good. Most of you got that.
Good job, everybody. Donnie
David
Engel.
F. is back in second place, but can he catch Mayor Frankel? That is the question.
Ooh.
Coming in quickly for this one.
This was like the whole first week.
Do you know how many people are total answering? Okay, so we have at least 18.
I think there are 19 total.
13, very good. Tess Piper, climbing up. She's trying to go for that revenge. We'll see if she gets it. Who remembers the story? There is a story in a book about a guy who declares rain on the people, and it is a sign of punishment.
Wait, what?
That book was Sefer Shmuel. Ooh, the Frankel and David F's are battling it out.
Yeah, but the Piper family is also making a good fight for it.
What is the true purpose of a public fast day? I think I said this a lot yesterday. Hopefully you guys were able to internalize this to a certain extent yesterday on your fast day. Unless, of course, you're that Ada Aleph kid who loves fasting.
Answer green. Everyone answer green. Oh, good job. You didn't answer green.
David F. has the streak, but he's still falling. It's strange how Kahoot decides who to highlight. Which is not, emphasis on not, a necessary qualification. I'm just saying, does it seem to you guys that now it's always being read? No?
Yes.
I feel like the answer has been read a lot recently.
A lot.
Ooh, Mayor Frankel falling for the knot.
That we have the Pipers taking over the
Anyone's
Frankels.
game now.
Wow. This is the battle of the families.
Oh, it's yellow.
Just a question for the Pipers and the Frankels. Are you guys telling each other the answers? Like,
I would think
trying
so.
to guess
I got
it?
it wrong.
Not that that's bad.
I got it wrong.
Ronot and Shofarot
No, I
on
got
Rosh Hashanah. As a matter of fact, we don't say those things on Hoshana Rabbah. So people who are guessing red because they think that's how the algorithm is doing it, not the way to go. And David F takes a commanding lead.
That's it over. This is fascinating. But guys, remember, we're only a quarter of the way through. It's anyone's game.
Anyone's game.
Also, Benny, just so you know, you're not sharing sound. So if you want the Kahoot sound to be playing for everybody.
Wait, Sammy, what did you just say?
You're not sharing sound. So
Oh.
if you want to share the Kahoot music, I feel like that makes the experience more complete.
Wait, why am I not sharing sound? I'm
you have
muted.
to select it. You have to select it specifically.
Correct.
How do I do that?
Go up to view options. And one of them should be view options by the green bar. That's your screen.
The green bar.
It says new share, I think.
Not seeing it.
You don't see it?
I think you guys will just have to do the sound from all of your individual Kahoots.
We can just have it in our heads.
That's really disappointing.
Can you go to the next question?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that rhymes.
Each of the 6 brachot have a concluding phrase, Mishana et. When do we say a poem in our davening based on this phrase? If you were paying attention in davening yesterday, you would have seen that it was in one of the special editions of yesterday.
Would have seen this yesterday. Good job.
Okay.
Renan V had a streak of 4. Good job, Renan. He bunk.
In Mishnah 2:5, what did the Shaliach Tzibor not say that the rabbis expected him to say? Give you a hint. Wait, no, I won't. I'm not going to give the hint until more people answer.
Yeah.
There's
Give you a hint. Usually the answer tends to be one of the simpler ones. Oh, and this one is a very long timer for some reason. So I'm just going to stop it in 10 seconds. So 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
You started with 10 and then you went to 5.
Don't judge me. Oh, and how is Mayor Frankel closing the gap? What has happened? Did David F. get something wrong? True or false?
Oh, this is a fun one.
Is Rabbi Yoshua more or less strict? Do you remember?
False. I think I got it right.
I think there's only 18 people playing.
The answer is true. I think there are 19 people playing.
19.
I'm in 4th place.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh
It's
no!
all
I mean,
coming out of
I'm not
nowhere.
biased or anything, but Mayor Frankel has retaken the lead, and I'm not biased or anything. I was definitely not rooting for David F. to unseat our reigning champion. But why made the guards cut their hair on Thursday? Because Thursday was the beginning of phase 2, and that is when the barbershops reopened. Very good for the honor of Shabbat.
I told them.
Bonus round. Okay, this is our first bonus round. See if you remember, how many tabs are there at the top of the Indoor World website?
We did this once before.
It's all the same questions. You should remember. This is called Chazara.
Once there are 18.
Not the correct answer is always C. Very good. What did we learn about yesterday in Chavrusas? Of course, this is the yesterday of the time that we did the Kahoot originally.
Oh.
So it's
So
hard
that's
to
last
remember.
Thursday. Last
Yesterday.
Thursday.
The answer has not been changed. So it's the yesterday of a week ago.
Yesterday I fasted so much that I fell asleep and my iPad was still on.
And
That's
whoever
not
got tricked by
fair.
fasting, that is basically my fault for not changing the question. But it is Chazara.
Now I
Oh,
lost
I
my
missed
answer.
Kabruta
Sorry.
yesterday.
Whoa. I really threw. Noah Bernstein's on the board for the first time.
What is in my pocket? Oh, I remember this.
Did you change it?
Nothing has been changed.
Is it like the one ring of power from like Star Wars or
Don't
something?
give away the answers.
One Ring of Power is from The Lord of the Rings, not Star Wars.
Oh yeah, right. Why do I always get them mixed up?
What is the meaning of life?
To live.
I remember this one from last week.
Very good. All of the above.
42? What does that even mean?
That is a reference to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Great book.
Today is July 4th. True or false?
Okay. Yeah.
Of course, you have to remember this was made last week, not this week.
Oh,
Wait
dang
for one
it.
more.
Do we all
Oh,
the same
I
thing?
chose like false.
It's
like,
still
right away.
false because
As for those
July
talking in the
July
chat,
4th
was on a Shabbat.
indeed, just as it was
Yeah.
false last week, it was still false today.
Yeah.
Mayor Frankel cementing his lead.
Oh, I needed
Okay, but this is our last Chazara question, then we go into
Oh, I
the new
remember
questions. What
I
was
know it.
Charlotte
That
Schwartz's
girl
favorite
is
color?
I
We
know
think
which
that
one
her
it
favorite
is.
color is the same a week later. Probably.
It is red.
No,
Ooh, Micah Frankel
I'm
unseating
behind
Tess
you.
Piper. New questions coming on, and the first one is a multi-select. Which of the following indicate drought at Batsoret? Rain for trees but not crops. 40-day break between rainfalls. Crops undergo unusual change. Or rain for crops but not the trees. Let's see if you can even get your answer in time, because the counter is ticking down. Get your answers in.
What?
Wow, a lot of things were answered. The only things called batzoret in the Mishnah are the 40-day break between rainfalls and crops undergoing unusual change. Let's see what that did to our standings. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Because no one got points except
Raised
for a couple
points.
points to Micah Freifel, it looks like. What is the halacha if rain falls for the crops and trees but does not fill the cisterns?
Wow.
Those in the city fast, but surrounding cities don't. They sound the shofar immediately. They pray in thanks for the start of rain, or they start the first round of 3 fasts. What do they do? They're getting trickier.
Yeah, these are tough questions.
These were all questions that we had as questions to answer for Chazara, though. So those who are following with that should be getting them. So what does it teach us about arevut, social responsibility? I think all kids must go to their chavrusa so that it can happen, because if not all the kids go to their chavrusa, and it's only a one-on-one, we don't really allow that.
7,
And
6,
then
5,
good.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, very good. Very good, everybody. What percent of the people must die for an illness to be considered a plague in a city? It was given as a number out of 500. But how does that number out of 500 convert to a percentage?
That is tricky, Benny. Wow.
We discussed it in class. It was
We did.
3 over 500. 3 over 500 is what percent?
See if you can figure that out.
Ratio.
0.6%. Not 6% and not 0.3%.
Oh, I thought they were the
9
same.
over 500 because it's for 3 consecutive days.
No, it was 3 total, 1 on each day. Ooh, and all that did was help our leader. But for which of the following is the shofar not sounded in all cities? Not sounded is the emphasis.
Good job. You bolded it this time.
I did.
Getting fancy.
No.
The answer was rain in one city, but not in another. All of the other ones, the shofar is sounded in all of the cities because it's considered to be something indicative of a national calamity. If crops are dying, if there's a swarm of locusts, or if it's a plant disease, we're going to sound the shofar in all cities because it's going to affect the entire nation. Rain in one city and not another is a localized problem. And David F. is back on the leaderboard. We're all rooting for you, David F. I believe in you. What was the extent of the Shida phone in Ashkelon? How much grain went rotten?
It's either it's either red or green because it can't be.
Don't
What's in a
tell
foul?
everyone the answers.
Betzalel would like you to not tell the answers to everyone. You don't have to listen to Betzalel if you don't want to.
But you should.
Ooh, another multi-select. These are known to be evil. When can we blow the shofar on Shabbat according to the rabbis? So you guys really aren't getting the Kahoot music?
Nope.
Correct.
That's so sad. I don't know how to fix that.
Benny, if you reshare your screen, there's a very easy button.
And the correct answer was just the 2 city besieged things, not plague. Plague was the opinion of one of a different rabbi, but it was rejected by the Chachamim. And now Molly Piper is climbing a bit more. What halachic point does the Mishnah attempt to prove by bringing the story of Choni Ma'agel? In other words, what does the Mishnah say which causes it to then bring the story of Choni Ma'agel? This is a hard one, but blame Tzadok. He wrote the question, not me.
I feel like you can kind of tell who wrote each of these questions. Of the 3 of us.
Yep, this was a hard one because it's not what halachic point do we learn out of the story of Choni Ma'agel. It's what was the Mishnah talking about which caused it to quote the story. See if that shook up our leaderboard. No, it did not.
Not really.
According to the Stam Mishnah, when must rain fall on a fast for it to end? This is the opinion of the Stam Mishnah, as opposed to Rabbi Eliezer, I think. Very good. Before sunrise.
Good job.
On what occasions would a Kohen not say Birkat Kohanim 4 times a day?
Oh, shoot. I thought
And of
it
course,
said
this is
God.
also a not question.
Make sure you
So
get
those of
them.
you who answered too quickly and did not notice the not, I am very sorry.
That means on 3 of them that the Kohen does.
And Rosh Hashanah was the answer. Let's see if that did anything to us. Oh, but Micah Frankel is getting close to unseating his brother. Which verse was used to support the institution of the Ma'amadot? Is it Et hakeves echad taseh b'boker v'et hakeves hasheni taseh bein ha'arbayim v'ya'avta l'reyacha kamocha Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad
Yeah.
or Tzaveh b'nei Yisrael v'amarta aleihem et korbani lachmi.
Okay.
And it was indeed at Korbani Lachmi, because how can you bring a Korban if you are not Karov to the Mikdash? Ooh, and it happened! Micah Frankel has unseated his brother. I never thought I would live to see the day.
Oh, the paper?
No.
Wow.
Oh.
Which section of the Torah did they read during the Ma'amadot? Did they read this week's Parsha, Parshat Pinchas? Did they read about Akedat Yitzchak? Or maybe about creation? Maybe the dedication of the Mishkan, like they do on Hanukkah.
Wait just 2 minutes. These classes.
They read about creation. Ooh, Mayor Frankel, what is going on? Okay, I'm not going to rub it in. Let's see what it'll mean. Sorry. Mayor Frankel, we love you. But who changes their mind in the Mishnah? Now, in many cases, it's good to be able to change your mind. Sometimes people get all entrenched in their opinions, but really it's good
Very
if you can be
This is
flexible and
yesterday's
change your
question.
mind when faced with new information. Rabbi Akiva, everyone's favorite.
You've,
Ooh, Tess Piper's in second place. That's exciting. Ooh, the evil multi-select. What are the days that the family of Parosh ben Yehuda brought wood for wood offerings in the Beit HaMikdash? I think this was actually in one of today's Mishnayot, which we didn't do.
that was the first.
So I should have given you more time to look it up. So this is going to be very hard. Let's see if anyone
Yes,
gets
it
it.
will.
Got some answers that came in.
Wow.
I
Seems
got
like
both
everyone just
right.
selected everything. Couple of points to Molly Piper. Which did not happen on the 17th of Tammuz.
Ooh.
Which did not happen on the 17th of Tammuz. This was the mission that we just did today, so it should all be very familiar in
Very
your minds,
fresh.
assuming you were paying attention at all and not just waiting for the Kahoot. The answer is Beitar was captured. Ooh, Molly Piper coming into second place.
Now we got,
Got 2 Pipers in the top 3.
Pipers in the top 3. That's pretty wild.
Ooh, another multi-select of a Mishnah you didn't even learn. This is going to be fun. So which is adopted in the week of the 9th of Av, as opposed to the day before the 9th of Av?
A note that many customs today now start adopting these.
Oh no, what happened now?
Nowadays, the things that the Mishnah says for the week of, Ashkenazim do for the whole 9 days.
And a lot also for the whole 3 weeks.
No,
Right.
laundry.
But in fact, the Mishnah only says no meat and no wine for the night before Tisha B'Av, whereas no haircuts and no laundry start earlier. That shake up anything? No, because none of you got points for that. Now we're starting the bonus round. I didn't have that many good questions for this bonus round. I was kind of doing it last minute. But where did Rashi live? You guys should all know this.
Oh, wait. Shoot. He lived in 3 of these places.
Because your camera.
France.
Good job.
Ooh, Tess Piper falling out of place. But she's right there. She can definitely get it back in. What house was Harry Potter in?
You don't know this. You haven't either.
Oh, here. Oh,
Harry
this is too
Potter.
easy. I read all.
Not
I read
Slytherin, are you
five
If I
sure?
know it,
Better be
I
Gryffindor.
know that, so I'm gonna be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, whoever got that wrong, I'm disappointed in you. Also, who's the best
I
Maggid
didn't
Shiur Mishnayot?
Ooh.
By the way, I'm not very egocentric, so if you answer
You
me
might be
just to
biased
get it
here.
right, you will probably still be wrong. Just a warning. Of course, we are all equally good / bad.
Renan said
There's
Sammy,
obvious-
so I think my camper is right.
Oh, yeah. Renan Vanderwald, Sammy is the best.
was doing
Of course.
so well.
How did we do?
Third place.
Mayor Frankel, third
Mayor
place.
Frankel.
He has been successfully unseated.
I like the jump because
Molly
Molly
Piper in second
Piper.
place.
well.
And
First
Michael
place.
Frankel.
Is.
Micah Frankel.
Oh.
Frankels are doing well. And Tess Piper was in fourth, and Noah, I think it's Bernstein, is in
Bernstein.
fifth.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to hear the music with me. I enjoyed the
Kind of
music.
dominated by two families.
Yeah, seriously. The rest of you are all slacking off. Okay. Had some difficult questions, including ones that were 0% correct. That was a fun multi-select. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share. You guys are all
Alrighty.
free to go. Make sure
Good
to
job,
sign
everyone.
up for the CM if you did not do that yet. It was
Yes.
great having you in Shiur
All the
Mishnayot over
links.
the past 2 weeks. I enjoyed. I hope you did too.
The links are
And
in
of
the
course,
chat.
Mordechai Schwartz confused Rashi with the Rambam. Mordechai Schwartz, you shouldn't do that. Is he even still here? No, he's not.
Ah.
Okay.
Who was second place?
Second
Second
place
place was
was Molly Piper.
The baby.
Thank you all for coming. See you Sunday.
Yep.
Thank you.